going on? Drew Necessary here, just on my way home. Happy Memorial Day to everybody out there. Thank you for everything that you've done, veterans and everything. I'm just so amazed how a lot of people do forget about the things that they take for granted and everything. And there's nothing wrong with just stopping and saying thanks, every now and then. Really, when it really comes to online business as well, just think, 30 years from now or ago, they didn't even have this. The internet was still being born in the early 90s. So everyone that's just watching this, hey, 30 years ago, people wasn't making money online because it didn't even exist. So you got to be thankful for what it is that, you're able to do online. And it seems like it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing. It's going to get better and better. But, and it shouldn't take a holiday for everyone to say thanks. But I just wanted to get that off my chest. I was sitting here and I was driving down the road, and I really just felt like saying thanks to everyone and thank God for just allowing me to, breathe and live another day. And I'm going to do whatever I can to help whoever I can today, tomorrow, until the end of time for myself, just to be able to help and really serve my purpose and to be able to contribute to society. So, but enough of that. I just wanted to say thanks to everything. In this video, I really wanted to talk about the keys to succeeding online, because I see a lot of people struggling, and for myself particularly, I was part of it. I struggled a lot, and I was always trying to do different tactics and everything, different systems, different programs, different companies, different just anything that I can get my hands on. If there was something new that I haven't tried before, I was like, all right, I'm going to let me have it. And you know what? It wasn't necessarily a bad thing, because at the end of the day, if once you try something and it just don't work out, you can just cross it off. If you're not comfortable, like I tried cold calling, and I was like, oh my goodness, never again. So I just crossed it off my list, and I moved to the next step. So the point is, there's really only two things that really keep you from succeeding. Two things that will either help you succeed or help you fail online. And I almost gave it away just a minute ago. And the first one is confidence, and the second one is skill. You don't need nothing else, okay? A lot of times people say, oh, you need money. Not necessarily, okay? So with confidence, and I say confidence because you got to believe in what you're doing. You can't just do something just to make money. Life don't work that way. Online business don't work that way. You cannot just do something just because your friend's doing it and you're like, oh, okay, he's doing it. I'm a part of everything that he does. Trust me, I'm very passionate about network marketing, and I've had friends that said, man, that's crazy, that's good, you can do all that, sign me up. But they joined for the wrong reasons. They joined just because I was doing it. They saw that I was making money, and they thought that it would be an easy road. But no, they're not passionate about it. So do you think they take care of it? No, they didn't. I learned the hard way that if you don't love it, you're not going to take care of it. Okay, so you got to believe in everything that you're doing. If the thought of online business, online making money, if you don't clock in for a paycheck, that's the only way that in your mind that's how you can make money, then don't even try. Don't even attempt it, because you need to change your mindset. You need to shift it, because you need to realize that there's all kinds of opportunities out there, and every second, no matter how much money you have, you cannot get that second back. Boom, there goes a second. Boom, there goes a second. And you're not going to be able to ever get that back. So, with that said, with confidence, it is believing in everything that just giving it everything that you have. Because there's going to be other people that are close to you that will not believe in what you believe in. Okay? And they're going to try to, talk you out of it. Hey, I've tried this before, Drew, and it just didn't work out for me. Don't, save your money. Come on, why don't you just try to move up where you're working at? I don't want to work for anyone else. I want to work for myself. That's the kind of attitude you got to have. And there's going to be a lot. Les Brown said it the best way that I've ever heard. He goes, when you're trying to live your dream, it don't matter if it's online business or whatnot. I just, use online business a lot. Whenever you're following your dream, it's like taking off on an airplane. When you first get started, you've got to fasten that seatbelt because there's going to be a ton of turbulence coming your way. All right, and some things you're just not even going to be prepared for, like air drives. Boom, you wasn't prepared for it. But you know that you've got to go through all that to get to where you want to be. You've got to go through all that turbulence until you get to a level. When the plane rises, they say fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a little, bumpy ride for 20 minutes until they get to a certain level. Then it's all good. All right, then it's all good. Then you're comfortable. You've made it to a point where you don't even need that seatbelt no more, and you're on your way to your destination. So that is the best way to say it. There's going to be people that you love and care about, and actually, what it comes really down to it, the people that will benefit the most from your success when you're starting out will be the first ones that you would think would be supportive, but they end up being non-supportive. They actually can be toxic to you. So you got to really dig deep and believe in everything that you got going on, because one of my good friends, Joe Chance, he's really big in the Empire Network and everything. We was kind of having a quoting war here, and he said, you got to take yourself serious before anyone else can, and you got to be serious about living your dream. You got to be serious about really doing whatever you can to make it work. Joe said that, and I was like, yes, that's awesome. And then I came up with one right after it, and because I've said it to everyone, and I say it to people that I talk to on the phone, especially when they haven't never done something like this before. They're like, hey, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know this and that. And I tell them, I said, you got to believe in yourself before you can believe in an opportunity. You got to believe in yourself before you can believe in an opportunity, because the opportunity might be the opportunity of a lifetime, but if you don't believe that you can do it, then you're just wasting your time and energy, and whoever you're dealing with time and energy. So before you can believe in an opportunity, you've got to believe in yourself. You got to believe that you're to a point in your life that you can make a difference, that you're going to give it everything that you have. You're going to accept the turbulence when it comes, and it's going to come. It happens to everybody. But at the end of the day, there's people that succeed with the same turbulence that that you're going to face, and there's some that fail because they just can't handle it. They don't believe in themselves enough. So confidence, that's the first one right there. The second one to succeed online is skill. Just because you believe in yourself and just because you really want it doesn't mean that it's going to happen. You have to have a game plan, because, guys, a goal without a game plan is just a wish. And you just don't want to wish that you want to make $1 million. You want to have a game plan. You want to have everything written down. You want to say, I'm going to do this, this, and this until I get it right, and this is going to make me a millionaire, or this is going to allow me to quit my job. This is going to allow me to take that dream vacation that I've always dreamed about. This right here, this game plan is going to take me places. So you've got to work on your skill. Recruiting is a skill. Trying to get people to sign up for your business is a skill. Conversion is a skill. Talking to people is a skill. Presenting is a skill. Doing videos is a skill. Anyone that wants to just go back in time and watch the first one that I did, first video I did, I was with the company Pure Leverage. I mean, I was pretty good, but it took me 2.5 hours to do that because I was so daggone nervous. And so I had to work on my skills. And Les Brown said it best right here. He said he was doing a webinar, and he's like, hey, practice makes what? And everyone in the audience and everything said perfect. And he goes, scratch that. Get that out of your head. Perfect does not exist. And I was like, what? Come on, Les. I love Les Brown, but I was like, come on, Les. And he's like, no. Practice makes improvement, because you can never be perfect, but you can always better yourself. You can always improve and get better. You can always improve what you've already improved upon. So the more videos that I do, the more people I talk to, the better I'm going to be. Now, there's books out there that I would recommend, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Go Pro, that will actually really work on your social skills and everything. But at the end of the day, the more that you do something, the better you will be at it, but you'll never be perfect. All right, there's no one that's perfect out there, so just get out of your head. And now I'm over 10 minutes. What I'm working on now is to get my message across and not make a long video. But I'm really passionate about what it is that I do. I'm very thorough. I feel like if it's a short video, I feel like I could have said more, I could have done more. But you really just got to believe in yourself, and then having a good mentor is just awesome. There's not you don't necessarily need that. You can really just benefit, just helping yourself, but it does help. And so I'm mentoring a lot of people right now. A lot of people asking me about the green room. And if you made it to this point in the video yet and you don't know nothing about the green room, there's actually going to be a link to a video that I did about that. That's the only thing that I am focusing on right now. You got to have focus, guys. I have a game plan to get me out of my full-time job. This is what I'm actually going home from. And it was a long day, worked on a holiday. I don't want to work on another holiday. So, I have a game plan. Alright? I believe in myself, but I also have a game plan to get me out of my job. If you're in the same situation, you can get out of that job if you really wanted it to. So, I have a game plan. Anyone that feels the same way, they don't have a game plan, come check out mine. I'm telling you, the green room is where it's at. You don't have to recruit, you don't have to sell, and you can make a lot of money. So that's it for the day, guys. Be sure to subscribe and like, and throw me a comment. I love to interact with people. And if you haven't hit me up on Facebook yet, check out my Facebook profile, message me, like something. I will get in touch with you. I'm always on Facebook. I always got it on my phone. So if you send me a message, I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna respond back to you. So just hit me up and I will check. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.